Thank you very much for the great talk from Dr. Olabode. Ladies and gentlemen, Bapak Ibu sekalian, kalau ada kita buka sesi untuk tanya jawab, nanti pertanyaannya bisa ditujukan kepada Prof. Mila atau kepada Dr. Olabode, ya, ditujukan aja kepada siapa, boleh. Yang pasti kita sudah tahu, sudah dengar bahwa Prof. Mila bicara matematik is the art of life, ya, dia bicara matematik itu seni dalam kehidupan. Semua perlu matematik. Tanpa matematik kita nggak bisa. Ya, mulai dari budgeting, menghitung dan sebagainya. Nah, kemudian Dr. Olabode sudah menceritakan, ya, the central of engineering, ya, all of function in engineering. This is OR, Mathematics, Statistik, and Computer Science. Nah, itu sudah jelas. Jadi Anda kan orang teknologi nih, orang engineering. Jadi orang engineering tidak bisa terlepas dari operational research, matematik, statistik, dan computer science. Nah, itu yang tadi sudah disampaikan oleh Dr. Olabode. Baik Bapak Ibu, kalau memang ada yang mau ditanya, boleh tanya. Boleh pakai bahasa Indonesia, boleh pakai bahasa Inggris. Nah, nggak apa-apa. Nah, kalau bahasa Batak pun nggak apa-apa. Nah, silakan. Ada yang mau ditanya? Ini satu orang, dua, tiga, ya. Oke, cukup 3 dulu. Silakan Bapak dulu.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Selamat siang. Nama saya Ahli, dosen Sisko. Ya. Pertanyaannya,
pada siapa nih?
Gros, Prof. Gros.
Mana yang cantik ya?
Why mathematics is taught by students, while mathematics is one of the key science technology. Maksudnya, kenapa mahasiswa benci dengan mempelajari matematika, sementara salah satu kunci sains teknologi itu adalah matematika. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Do you understand?
So, why is mathematics hated by the students? Okay. Now, you know, mathematics is hated by students because it requires a lot of solutions. And maybe they have encountered difficulty in learning mathematics from their teachers. So if the teacher, as I told you a while back, if the teacher is a terror, they will learn to hate mathematics. They would not love mathematics. That's why we teachers are very important in the role of learning mathematics. So we have to find ways and means that we could teach mathematics in a very easy way. So maybe we have to teach it slowly, show them how to solve the problem in a lot of ways. And of course, the support of the administration, support of parents, support of teachers are always needed by students. So if students get low grades in mathematics, we should not get angry with them. Because if you get angry, they will shift in their courses. They would not love mathematics anymore. Okay. Then the next question is, the second question, I'll just one. The role of mathematics. Okay, so mathematics in science. What is the role of mathematics in science and technology? Okay, so mathematics is important in science and technology. Every invention needs mathematics. So I told you about the cell phones, we need mathematics. In cooking, it's also food technology, we need mathematics. Otherwise, if we place a lot of salt or a lot of sugar, it's not delicious. That's why we have exact measurements in mathematics. Also in technology, let's say they build bridges. They build buildings. They need the exact, what they call the foundation. Let's say these foundations of the buildings need the right amount of maybe sand, cement, or whatever it is used. So mathematics is applied in all types of technology, particularly in science and technology. Thank you very much.
Okay, the second question. Thank you very much. The second question, Mr. Rizal, please.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, Prof and Doctor. Okay, I want to ask with Dr. Ade, but first I want to introduce myself. I'm Soleh Rija, lecturer in Faculty Science and Engineering. Doctor, I'm also a student for PhD in Malaysia. So I have question for you, have two questions actually. First, I want to ask about what's different mathematics and algorithm, because in my dissertation for my qualification, I use also the mathematical modeling for the game and also for the algorithm controlling. That's why I want to ask, and I'm excited about your presentation about the mathematics. Actually, I do my research in the controlling induction motor, use the fuzzy logic controlling and algorithm mathematics. So that's why I need your suggestion for my project. Thank you very much. My best regards for you.
Yes, thank you. You know, when you talk about algorithm is just step by step to which problems are solved. If you want to build this building, if you look at it in terms of algorithm, it will tell you the steps. The first is that maybe you do the foundation, you do the planning. The second, or you get the land, clear the land, do the planning, then do the foundation, do the first decking, the second decking, do the roofing, do the wiring, do the plumbing, do the painting, put the chairs there. Those step by steps that are involved is what we call algorithm. Algorithm is also another part of model, because if you want to do the model of how this building should be done, the model will put into consideration those steps that are involved in completing this. So algorithm is just one aspect of a model, because it tells you the step-by-step procedure that are involved, not only in even in normal computer operation. It tells you how a computer works. It's also an algorithm that shows step by step. I don't know whether your step by step is what algorithm does. And those step by step is also what we will now model to solve a problem. Because the purpose of algorithm is you want to know those things that are involved for a particular problem to be solved. I don't know whether that answers your question. Okay, thank you.
One more question from our student.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon. I want to ask to Prof. Mila, how can we love the math, and can you give me tips or motivate so that I can love mathematics? Thank you.
Did you get it? Yeah.
Tell your name. Where are you come from?
I'm sorry, I'm forget. My name is Nurajijah Hutapea. I'm student in Faculty of Science and Technology. I'm majoring in computer engineering.
Thank you very much. Now, how can we motivate students for them to love mathematics? Now, you know, mathematics could be taught in a lot of ways. Sometimes we can make use of games. Using games is one of the strategies and methodologies. Just like your math games, we have all those things. And one more thing is, you could have different strategies like collaborative collaborative methodology, collaborative learning, where you have to group the students. But you should not group intelligent students together. So there has to be a mixture of intelligent and not so intelligent students. Okay. And each of the members of the group should be given the chance to lead the group. So that's another way. Another is you could make use of explicit timing strategy in solving, where you have to teach the subject matter, and then maybe it's a review on the second day. You know, getting absent in mathematics would give you a problem, right? Because when we study math topics, let's say on day one, let's say Monday, you teach one topic. Second day, another topic. But the first lesson is always a prerequisite of the next lesson. That's why we have to understand the situation of students, like if they really hate mathematics. So understand their situation and then give time for them to come to you, and you have to teach them during remedial classes if they do not understand. Because you know, students have different levels of learning. So some could understand easily, others do not. So we always have to give them time. That is the role of teachers to students, not only for the younger generation like the elementary, the secondary students, but also until graduate students. That's what I do as the Dean of the College of Graduate Studies. So I give them time. They come to me during consultation hours. So that's one way of helping the students, especially in math. Because you know, math is always regarded as a very difficult subject, when in fact it's not. It's not. You only need, because it's useless memorizing all the formula. It's useless. What is important in math is you know how to apply the formula and you know the steps in problem solving. So even if you could memorize all the formula, if you do not know how to use them, it's useless. So what is important is you understand. As we say, constant practice makes perfect. Okay.
Let me just add to what Professor Mila has said. You know, I said the other time that you have to fall in love with mathematics. If you don't like my face, for us to be friends, then we cannot be friends if I don't like your face and you don't like my face. If you like my face, then we can be friends. So you have to motivate yourself first. Because I told the doctor that suppose if when I want to come to Medan, and they said, Medan is not good. Medan, there is crime in Medan. Medan, oh, don't go there. Medan, you will not be welcome. Medan, they are not friendly. You know, I will not have interest in coming to Medan. But because I was in Medan last year, I was treated very well. Too much food. Too much food, everywhere, food. Too much drinks, everywhere. Loved by everybody. That's why I'm here in Medan again this year. So I'm in love with Medan now. Professor Mila comes to Medan regularly. We have another person, he's called Professor Willie. He's always in Medan. He's from Germany, but he's based in Poland. So, because I was in Medan last year, and the reception was great. That's why I'm here in Medan again. So if you know mathematics is life, and everybody did mathematics, and you fall in love with mathematics, You know, because you are already in love with mathematics, it will be easy for you. Then the teacher also needs to manage the students, because the student always want to ask questions, because you imagine y is equal to ms plus c, that equation. Mathematics lecturer teacher expects you to have known this, maybe in your year 1 elementary secondary school, year 1. You are supposed to have known this. Now you are in senior secondary school, year 1, and you don't know this. The teacher gets annoyed with you because he expected you to have known this 3 years ago. So, but because there's also no time, when you say, excuse me, sir, what is y in that equation? The teacher says, oh, why is this? The student will ask again, what is that? The teacher answered, the student will ask again, what do you mean? And the teacher gets annoyed. Then the student will not have interest in mathematics. But you must work. When you fall in love, you know, you do extra work. If the teacher is able to tell you y, tell you m, tell you x, and it did not tell you c, you, because you are in love with mathematics, after the class, you go and find out what is c, because you are interested in what? In mathematics. But if the teacher do not tell you c, and you too you do not bother, then you will not know it. So you have to fall in love with mathematics. You motivate yourself, then the teacher's motivation can now be added to it. And before you know it, mathematics is very... It's not only in Indonesia. In the US, people look at mathematics as difficult. In Africa, it's the same thing. In Europe, it's the same thing. I have gone around the whole countries in Europe, and it's the same thing. We were together in Ireland last year. Year before, we were together in Spain. Before, it's Canada, and before that was in Poland. We move around the whole Europe every year, and it's just the same thing. So, fall in love with mathematics, then you'll be motivated. You have motivated yourself, then your teacher can now add, and you'll be very good in mathematics. Thank you.
Thank you very much. This is a great answer for Dr. Olabode. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, for one small question, because our time is just a little bit. This is any question? Just for one small question. No more? Okay, enough. Okay, enough.
Okay, I would like to take this opportunity to thank all of you. I have been amazed by the hospitality of Indonesians. That's why I keep on coming back. I told you this is my 8th time. My 8th time in Indonesia. So I've been to Aceh, to Bali, to Siantar, here in Medan, to Semarang, what else, to Jakarta. As a paper presenter, as a keynote speaker, and really, that's why. He was always wondering why I keep on coming back. So I told him, try it yourself. Because he was wondering why Professor Willy of Germany and myself are always coming back to Indonesia. So I told him, try it. So it's now his 2nd time, and he might come back again next year. So thank you very much for the hospitality. Thank you.
Dr. Olabode, please close.
Thank you, everybody. Just like Professor Mila said, I used to ask, anytime we meet in Europe, say, oh, I've gone to Indonesia. Professor Willie will say, I've gone to Indonesia. I ask them, what is in Indonesia that you all are going to Indonesia 2-3 times every year? And Professor Mila said, come and see what we enjoy in Indonesia. And you too will see why we're going. And I'm not disappointed. The hospitality in Indonesia, Indonesia is my first Asia country to be visited. I've never visited Asia country before. Last year was my first year, and this is my second time in Indonesia. And I think I might be coming to Indonesia every year like Professor Mila. So thank you for the hospitality. Thank you.
Baiklah Bapak Ibu, adik-adik sekalian, itu tadi adalah closing dari Prof. Mila dan Dr.OLABODE. Bisa kita tarik satu kesimpulan bahwa kita sudah mendengar bagaimana matematik itu berperan dalam semua kehidupan kita. Termasuk juga tadi Dr.OLABODE sudah menceritakan bagaimana hubungan antara matematik dengan bidang ilmu lain, terutama di bidang engineering, ya. Computer science, ya, ilmu komputer dan aplikasinya. Sudah kita lihat bahwa begitu pentingnya matematik dalam kehidupan maupun yang menunjang penelitian-penelitian kita. Tadi juga sudah ditanyakan oleh kandidat doktor Rija, ya, Soli Arija. Nah, ini kandidat doktor dari Malaysia. Dia sudah nanya apa sih bedanya algoritma dengan matematik. Ya, tadi sudah disampaikan dengan sangat clear. Algoritma itu adalah langkah demi langkah dalam menyelesaikan masalah. Nah, langkah demi langkah itu diperoleh dari pemodelan matematik. Jadi dimodelkan dulu matematiknya, setelah dapat baru kita buat algoritmanya. Nah, setelah dibuat algoritmanya, baru tugas adik-adik membangun aplikasinya. Jadi aplikasi. Begitu urutannya, ya. Nah, nanti kalau lebih jauh lagi mungkin bisa kita ikut Bapak Ibu adik-adik ke Siantar. Kita bisa bertemu lagi dengan Dr. OLABODE dan Dr. Mila Gros. Untuk yang terakhir kali mari kita beri aplaus yang sangat meriah. Thank you very much, ya. Prof. Mila, Dr. OLABODE, thank you very much.
Thank you very much for our both keynote speaker, Prof. Mila and Dr. Ola. And the next session is handing over the souvenir from the handing over the souvenir from Mr. Muhammad Iqbal and Bapak Eko Haryanto. And we will take a photo session for all the lecture and all students after this. Oke, penyerahan cenderamata dari Pancabudi berupa ulos yang akan diberikan kepada kedua keynote speaker sekaligus sesi foto. Nanti yang sesi foto ada panitia sekaligus mahasiswa juga dan dosen-dosen yang masih ada di sini, ya. Kepada Pak Ahyar diharapkan ke depan untuk memberikan cenderematanya. Ulos. Ulos is traditional cotton from Medan, from Sumatera Utara. Okay, to you for Professor Dr. Ole, please. Pak Ahyar.
Thank you. I think the picture of us today. Okay, to take the picture first.
Sama-sama hitam.
Okay, we're invited to the all moderator and keynote speaker and also the head and the chief to make a photo session. Photo. Okay. And the lecture, please lecture, come to the front. Dosen-dosen, ayo silakan biar foto bareng. Bapak Ibu dosen dipersilakan, nanti gantian ya mahasiswanya juga.
Sini ya.
Oke, bawa aja semua.
Oke.
Oke.
Ayo. Pak Soli.
Ada nggak ada yang hitung gitu?
Thank you very much. Okay.
di sini berdiri aja.
I think student want to get a photo with you. Okay, the student. Okay, please, ayo mahasiswa-mahasiswa yuk foto bareng sama keynote speaker. Sebagian ada yang di atas yang nggak cukup duduk sini, ayo semua sini foto. Sini, ayo jangan malu-malu. Ayo mahasiswa. Panitia mau foto juga?
Bentar lagi.
Hah?
Nantiin aja sama peserta. Peserta aja dulu.
Iya. Di sini masih bisa. Masih ada lagi yang mau di bawah juga bisa tuh duduk jongkok di bawah. Sini duduk. Sini 3-4 ya 3 orang. Enggak duduk sini. Oke. Nah, oke.
Biji loro telu. Bahasa Inggris itu. Ini bahasa Inggris? Hah? Kira Jepang lah ini. Bahasa Jepangnya. Biji loro.
1, 2, senyum. Ini mau cewek semua, cowoknya mana nih? Yuk, gaya bebas sekali lagi. Kayang.
Sayang.
The committee, okay, the last photo session for the committee. One more time for the committee. Ya, panitianya.
Apa fotoin ah? Mana tadi?
Makasih ya.
Aku fotoin aku kalau nggak bagus, pecat kok dari learning.
Makom yang seragam-seragaman.
Ini info kau yang
Makom.
Minta tolong. Dek, tolong ini Filiphina ya.
Ya rapi. Sini. Nah, sini. Sini sedikit.
Dek, maju.
Duduk, enak duduk.
Di sini.
mundur tadi aja.
Kayak freestyle.
Rituan.
Okay, well done. So, by this conversation, berakhirlah sudah acara general lecture hari ini, kuliah umum hari ini yang dipersembahkan oleh program studi sistem komputer dan teknik komputer. Terima kasih Bapak Ibu yang sudah hadir, terima kasih mahasiswa yang sudah hadir kemari.
Salam.
Terima kasih panitia yang sudah
Mana cuy?
menyelenggarakan. Kita tutup acara ini dengan mengucapkan salam. Assalamualaikum